In this module we are going to study about continuous tense, and let us begin with present continuous tense. In present continuous tense, the ongoing action at the exact time of speaking or the general present. It tells us about the ongoing action, okay, the action which is going on right now. For example, if I say I am reading a newspaper, that means I am reading right now. I am drinking coffee. In the same way, here you have to, now it will take continuous tense, whether it is a present tense, past tense or future continuous, all will take ing form of the verb. So you can learn, how can you learn about continuous tense? The word is same, continuous tense, the word is same, that is continuous, present continuous, past continuous and future continuous. So it will take ing form of the verb, which shows the continuity of the action. And what is the structure that you have to learn? Subject. Now in order to distinguish between present continuous, past continuous and future continuous, there are certain words that we helping verbs that we have to write down before ing form of the verb. In present continuous tense, we use these three helping verbs: is, are and am. Is used with singular subject, are is used with plural subject, am is used with I. You have to learn all these. Now for example, I have written with I am, ing form of the verb. With, when you look at ing, that means it is continuous. Now how to understand that which continuous, whether it is a present, past or future? So for that you have to look at the helping verb. In present continuous tense, we use is, are, am. That you have to learn. Is used with singular, he or she is reading a newspaper. Are is used with plural form, they or we. I am is used with I am reading a newspaper. Negative form, what do? We simply add between the helping verb and the main verb, that is the ing form of the verb, the word not. That will make it a negative form. For example, you can see here, she is not reading a newspaper. Interrogative form, you will start with the helping verb, the question according to the subject. Like for example, here you can see the subject is singular, so you will be writing is she reading a newspaper? So what is the structure? You will be writing the helping verb followed by the subject, followed by the V4 form and followed by the remaining part of the sentence. In past continuous form tense, what do? Structure. First of all, talk about structure. It will take ing form only, as I told you, but it will take helping verb, was or were. Was with the singular subject and were with the plural subject. That is the structure of the assertive sentence or positive sentence. The negative sentence, simply you have to add between the helping verb and the main verb not. Interrogative sentence, same method. You have to write here the helping verb, was or were, followed by the subject, followed by the ing form of the verb. I was reading a newspaper, they were reading a newspaper, she or he was reading a newspaper, she was not reading a newspaper. This is negative. Interrogative form, how can you form? Was she reading a newspaper? Now past continuous tense, it tells us about an action that started in the past and went on for a while. An action that was going on at the point being talked about. And it shows continuing action while narrating a story. So this is given in your book. You can read from your book also. Then we have next, that is a future continuous tense. Future continuous tense, what do we do? The structure, it will take will, future tense, so will take always will or shall followed by be form, because here we have to add be, because as we cannot add any other helping verb in order to make the day, because in simple future tense what you have written structure is subject will or shall plus v1 form. So here you have to write, instead of adding any other thing, you will be writing be, then v4 form, same thing continuous, so therefore you have to write v4 form. Negatives, by adding between this helping verb and be not, you will get the negative of it. Interrogative, you will start with the sentence with will or shall followed by the subject, then followed by the be and ing form. Example, you can see I will be reading a newspaper, they or we shall be reading a newspaper, she shall not be reading a newspaper, will she be reading a newspaper. So these are the different ways of forming the sentences here. Now future continuous tense, it is used for those actions which will be continued in the future, an action that will happen as planned or expected. So here in continuous tense, what you have to learn, it will always take ing form of the verb. Present continuous will take is or am as the helping verb. Past continuous will take was or verb. Future continuous will take will or shall be as. Now in the next module we are going to study about perfect tenses.